think you mentioned about European universities, which is quite affordable, right? Within like the 5,000 US dollar range. What could be the obstacles of like studying in European countries is that people have the thought that European countries, they don't speak English. And then, like maybe you're going to be struggling because you don't know French or you don't know Spanish or you don't know Germany. So like maybe you're afraid of like how's the life over there if you cannot speak any of this language, or whether or not the universities offer programs in English. So what are your thoughts on that?
So yes, there are universities that maybe are more geared, the public universities are more geared to students in their own country, which might be then offering programs in the target language of the country. So, for example, a lot of people look at German universities. The German universities are known to be very, very cheap if they're public universities, sometimes tuition free. However, a lot of them are taught in German, but that doesn't mean that they are all in German. There are still universities that teach programs in English. Just keep in mind that these are very common programs that are taught in English. So if you're looking for a program that's very specific, maybe let's say you want to do aerospace engineering, it's going to be difficult to find a program that teaches something that's very specific in English, but something very common, like maybe let's say MBBS or like a bachelor's in mathematics or an MBA. It's very common to find those in English. Also, if you want to, you can also take a look at private international universities. They always teach in English in any country that they are in Europe. So that's one way to guarantee that it's definitely in English, but there are definitely so many different programs that teach in English as well. They're just more general programs. And also keep in mind that you will need to, even if you get accepted into an English program, you will need to learn a little bit of the language of the country you're going to be studying in, because not everyone in the country is going to speak English. So if you, for example, decide you're going to study in Spain and you're studying in a program that's taught in English, maybe you'll still have to deal with teachers that maybe try to, like your office teachers that help you with maybe your office arrangements, dorm arrangements. They maybe don't speak very good English. So I would definitely recommend trying to, if you decide that you're going to study, let's say in Spain, to try and learn like some basics, just to help you with your daily life. The same as if you were to study in China or in Japan or wherever, you would be expected to speak like a little bit of the language. But people are generally very forgiving of that. So just try to keep that in mind. But it's still possible to study in English in Europe.